What's up, guys? I unfortunately fried my laptop, so I have to do this video a little different. And in the next video, I'm going to show you guys some new upgrades that are coming to the channel. Now, in this video, we're going to be talking about why my truck looks so odd. Most of you know I did add this AEV front bumper. It's basically a factory bumper. It was a takeoff at a rec yard, and I think it looks so much better compared to the factory ones that GMC offers. Now, I also blacked out all the badging, so you guys can see no more red around that GMC, no more chrome. I also did the side badging here, soon to be going away. I have found a company that blacks that out too. And out back, you guys see, boom, all the badging has been replaced. I did not put the Sierra badge back on because it looks so much cleaner that way. Now, you guys see my wheels, right? The wheels still have that machined face, and I feel as though they just don't go with this truck. So yes, we're going to be replacing these wheels. Now, I was so excited to go 17 because you guys know these are 18s, and I met a guy that you will hopefully be meeting really soon on my channel. His name is Nick Vasquez. He has a YouTube channel. He has actually my truck, basically, just he has the actual AEV edition though, and he actually steered me away from 17s. And I'm going to do a video discussing wheel options. I'm going to go over offset, back spacing, all that good stuff, because there's so much to it that you need to know before you go out and start buying stuff. Now, why am I getting new wheels? Well, first thing is, I think that these wheels were just a really bad design from the get-go. I think the ZR2 wheels are way better, and if I could find the takeoff, obviously I would, but we have to go with a better offset, because if you don't know, GM trucks, and I'm talking specifically GMC, have very weird wheel wells. And because of that, if you're trying to run a taller tire, because yes, we are going to go with a taller tire, you have to adjust the offset, and then you're going to have to do even more work because there's just not enough room if you plan on going over 37s. And you heard me correctly, we are going over 37s. Now, originally I was going to go with a 17 because I was going to go big boy tire, and yeah, they're going to be like almost 40-inch tall. But that got put on the back burner because of the issues with 17. So if you are looking to lift your truck, we're going to be talking about that. So I'm going to be doing segments of videos on this because I want to try to take time and really go over as much as I can to help you guys if you are planning on doing this. I've never lifted a truck. I've only leveled a few of my trucks in the past. I've gone big tires. I've done 37 by 12.5 on my dually. Some of you guys remember that truck. That truck came out perfect. I didn't do that much cutting, by the way, on that. Now, that was a factory wheel, so they had the factory offset, and I just did a few cuts here and there, and it worked out. But I think Chevy's wheel wells just are better in terms of design for the larger tires. So yes, in the next video when my computer's working, we're going to be discussing wheel designs, offsets, all that good stuff. And I'm going to show you 3 wheels that I pretty much have narrowed it down to. Now, I've already ordered wheels at this point, so I'm really excited to show you guys which ones I actually got. And yes, they're gonna be blackout. I'm sorry, I wasn't going with the bronze, but you know, unfortunately, if you're gonna go bronze, you gotta go custom bronze, because you guys know GM puts this tacky bronze here with all the chrome, right? And it doesn't look good. So if I could have gotten a custom color design, or if I had enough money to paint the wheels, because I don't like the idea of buying brand new wheels and then painting them, I would have probably got them to match this, or maybe done a ring or something like that to match that, just so it kind of plays well with the rest of the truck. But yes, that bronze looks so much nicer now without the chrome on it. But as far as the wheels go, they're going to probably most likely be blacked out. That's pretty much what I'm going for, just so it kind of goes with the flow of the truck. But before we do that, the next video I show you guys with my truck is how we're going to be able to clear taller tires, because there's one thing you have to buy, and it's not cheap. I was so angry about this because I'm like, man, in order to fit these larger tires, you have to space out what you have here. And most of you guys already know what I'm talking about, because some of you guys actually mentioned it to me, because I was already going to get it. But out back, we're not going to be lifting the truck that much. It's probably only going to go up maybe 1/4 of an inch, but we're going to probably lift in the front end by like maybe 2-3 inches, simply because of that rake. Because most of you guys may or may not know this, but these AT4Xs are basically leveled. It's explained very well by a few suspension companies out there. But yes, this truck is technically rocking a leveling kit, right? And what GM did was they put a 1.5 inch block out back, basically to raise up the rear. That way you had the rake, so if you do plan on towing a trailer, your truck doesn't seem like it's squatting so much. And you can probably tell even on the side here that the truck is almost sitting level, but it's definitely got some rake there. It could be the ground. But I hope this video was helpful. As I said, unfortunately, my computer screwed up and I got to find ways to edit videos, because yeah, my wife's computer's not up to the task for what I have to do, and all my data and everything I have is on my old computer. So yeah, that's why I'm doing this video this way. And one last thing I want to mention: if you are looking to do any upgrades performance wise, be sure to check out down below my promo code. I still need to do a follow-up video on this guy here. This thing came out really nicely. That's my Banks rear diff cover. Let's see where the level is. Let's see if I need to fill it up again. Actually, no, it's perfect. I didn't fill it all the way over the sight glass. You guys know that has a sight glass on it. And let me zoom in a little bit so you guys can see what I'm talking about. That is the sight glass right there. So you guys can see I probably need to add just a little bit more. That's about 4.5 quarts inside of the sight glass. So yeah, if you want any Banks products, I got you covered down below. By the way, if you want any products from DieselR Corp, got you covered. I want to mention lastly, I got some merch coming hopefully really soon. And since you guys love my video I did on the DOJ with deletes, I figured I'll do some bee stuff for you guys too, because some of you guys were really excited about, you know, bees life matter and all kind of cool like stuff. So I'm going to do some merch this year, hopefully, right? Never know what the future holds. You always have to be careful what you say, because anything can happen. But my goal is to do some merch, do a website, and who knows, maybe I can start offering some products for sale too for you guys. But yeah, that's kind of why I've been doing a lot of things I've been doing. You guys know that trucks are not being built the way that they should be, to where it gives the consumer confidence. So I rather just keep what I have. I mean, how much more stuff can they give us on these trucks? That's the question I have for you guys out there. How much more stuff can they offer and continue to offer on these pickups? Because at this point, I have everything I would ever want in a pickup truck. I mean, I don't care for a truck to drive me. I don't really care for it to have all these other tech features, but everything that this truck has is enough for me. So until they start making these trucks more reliable, and they start making them just, I guess, just attainable. I think that's the other part of it. It's just, this truck is 95 grand, but you guys do know that this truck is even more expensive for 2026. But nothing has really changed, and they've actually taken a few things away and added dumb sensors to the engine to make it a little more cumbersome if you want to do upgrades. So yeah, that's why I say at this point it's just better to keep what you have and just do upgrades to it. That way you can prolong the life of it, and lifting the truck and putting different wheels and tires on it gives you a little bit more custom look. So I'm excited to see how it all turns out. See you guys in the next video.